Good day, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Gone Rogue. Today, going to attempt something ridiculous. Ridiculous to me, anyway. We're doing Max Curse Dairy Plant. And that, of course, includes the skull. Let's see... Sound of water. Also, they gave Pugnala a unique song, and I really like it. So, I don't want any of these. Maybe Clock Lancer, actually. Just to help with defense. Yeah, let's get Clock Lancer. I tend to go with full offense all the time, and I should probably get unused from that. And just focus more on defense from time to time. Just having a defensive item for the end game is probably not a bad call, right? Also grabbing Rune Tracer for that infinite piercing, which is so potent in the early game. Don't actually need the time stop, but it is what it is. Let's see. So yeah, while we're in the build-up phase, how's everybody doing today? I'm having a boring-ass Saturday. I have the day off, so I don't really have anything new. But... let's see, let's grab that. But, I did see the new post by the dev of Vampire Survivors, what he has planned for 1.0, or devs, I don't know, I thought it was one guy, not sure. Anyway, it looked really interesting. Like, there's only, like, a few more characters planned. We want Spinach. Like 7 more characters, or 8. Do we want Spinach or Spellbinder? Let's grab Spellbinder. And there's going to be like 13 more weapons, I think. Because in the post it was 16, but it didn't have the guns. So, and then 2 more stages, 2 more challenge stages, another bonus stage. Let's get Duplicator. Be a fool to pass that up. And some challenge modes. One coming next month called Arcanas, and I'm really excited for that. Because I'm all for more ways to play this game. You know, the more ways we can mess around with this, the better. Yeah, this character's theme is really awesome. Now let's grab the gun. So yeah, let me know what you think about the dev post. You can find it on the Steam page for if you just click on the game. If you just click on the game, it will have a news post of it. If you haven't seen it yet. Let's grab a gun level, another one, because I didn't have enough of those yet. Let's see, more piercing. I'd really like to find Tiraki's too at some point. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going Bible for once, because I always grab it. Even though this is Max Curse, and that's probably a really bad idea. But I feel like if I have the Faragi and Santa Water, Lamora, I don't need the Bible. That's just my hunch, though. So since any chest can evolve, nah, I'm nowhere near an evolution. So let's just grab this. 2 Rune Tracer levels. Well, there's the skull we wanted. I'll grab Song of Mana as last weapon when I evolve the guns. I hope. Let's see, let's max the first gun. But isn't there an attractor here usually? I'm pretty sure I didn't grab it yet. Ah, there it is. Found it. I've been saving it. And Labrador is on the map, so we're getting it from the map. I don't want to grab the Attractor just yet. I want to make sure I get a bunch of XP from it. But yeah, there's the Arcana is like a new gameplay mode or whatever, and it said like new ways to power creep and build, and that makes me exciting because that makes me think that it's a way to randomize items or something, or to enhance items. I don't know, it sounds really neat. Depends on what it does, though. That's just me speculating. So, take it with a grain of salt. I will eventually max the skull, just not yet. Well, that was a bunch of levels. So let's have the Contra guns do some work. Because they do actually do a decent bit of damage. Let's see. I mean, I could evolve the guns, but I don't have Tiragisu. So. And this is a really slow experience wave. So I'm just gonna actually get a move on. Because I do need to get to the Attractor eventually. I'm being a real good player. Real good gamer. Gamer got skills. Probably a waste to pick that up now, but... the hell. Let's see. I'm gonna grab... Santa Water. So... I can have spinach. Yeah, I can have spinach. So let's grab spinach. I can also have bracer, even. Though, that would only be for Lamora, really. But, what else am I gonna get? Well, the Rune Tracer as well, of course. Almost forgot. I'd love to see the Rune Tracer evolution, eventually. That's actually one of the more exciting evolutions to me because the Rune Tracer is already that good. I don't like this wave. These guys are so tanky. Let's run him over with a minecart. Because yes, you can do that. To punish them for their tankiness. Holy crap. So, the only character I've actually done this on, Max Curse, Dairy Factory, is Red Death. Which honestly feels a bit like cheating because he's so fast. But, and he starts with Death Spiral. Which, as an endgame weapon, I'm not a terrible big fan of. But... as an early game weapon, it's madness. So, yeah. Okay, since there is a lot of experience around, I'm gonna leave that chest for now, just in case I get Tiragisu or something. I'm definitely making this harder on myself by not going Bible early. Because the Bible is really good at keeping enemies away from you. Faragi also is, by the way, but... that's the difference. You do have to get to Faragi, and for the Bible you don't. Let's try to get that chicken. I was trying to get to it earlier, but there were so many enemies in the way. Oh, we're getting to the green skeletons now. Great. I don't have a good area yet. Oh, fuck. I also want the empty tome. Shit. Can't do it. I need the I need the Tiragisu. And that is oops. Should have calculated that out better. I couldn't get spinach. Well, I could either get spinach or bracer, but not both. Well, now I got holy water to 8, but I can't evolve it because I need the Attractor for that. And we're not grabbing that until we get Tiragisu. I just lost a revive too. I keep getting pushed into corners I don't want to be pushed in. Well, good news, I may have to reset, or bad news, may have to restart. Because I'm on a sliver of health and it's not a good sign. Ah! Okay, got a chicken. Maybe not. If I can still pull this off, even without empty tome, I would actually be surprised, really. Also, focus mode activated. Sorry about that. So I'll try to talk as much as possible, but also really want to stay alive. Damn it. So much for focus. Let's try that again. Because that was a horrible run. Yeah, we're doing hyper. Let's grab that free level. Let's see, Santa Water. Rune Tracer. Okay, so we're off to a good start. And now I can also not fuck up the way I did earlier, but... Bracer. Doesn't matter. Like, I could also grab the lightning ring, but I want to focus on the guns first. I feel like a level 1 lightning ring doesn't do much anyway. Doesn't really start to shine until level 3. So, no spinach. Spinach is bad. Can't do spinach. I mean, this is also not a character that needs spinach anyway, so it's fine. And she gets 1 might every level. 1% might. At this point, I'd rather have Rune Tracer. Just this early on. Okay, let's grab a bit of a breather here. Try to level up. We have a bit of piercing now, on one of the guns at least. Let's get another level on the other gun as well. Sometimes you have to slightly hug an enemy to get through, and that is fine. I didn't want to grab both chickens, actually. That's a bit of a waste. Let's try to fire the minecart. Let's see. I don't want any of these. Empty tome. Not even a question. More gun levels. Let's fire the cart. Try to anyway. Okay, so this start is okay. Let's try to fire the cart again. More gun. Let's see. More gun. Or cooldown. Cooldown is also phenomenal. And I would really like to get out of this squid ring. We do want Spellbinder. Oh, that was a boss. I'm like, what? What is so fast and hitting me? Oops. Well, he dropped a chest. Let's leave it on the ground for now. More gun. That's one gun maxed. Well, I see the red gem. There's skull. More empty tome. Would have loved to see Tiragisu, but I do want Skull eventually, so because otherwise it wouldn't be max curse now, would it? Ideally before the skeleton wave, because that was tough, to say the least. Okay, so now the guns are actually doing decent work. They're piercing everything. Well, not everything, but I believe they have like 6 pierces by level 8. So it's actually decent AoE. It's just the diagonal angles make it a bit awkward at times. Let's grab one chest at least. Get some free upgrades. Or get a free upgrade. That's both guns maxed. Now we just need Tiragisu. So just give me Tiragisu, game. These things are so tanky this early on. It's absolutely silly. It also really hurts experience gain. I don't want to waste my reroll. I would have liked to have rerolled, but yeah. Well, that was a wave of ghosts. Mud ghosts. I don't know what the hell they are. Let's get more Rune Tracer. It's probably my next choice. For safety and all that. I'm not getting a lot of room to move here. Yeah, not my ideal picks. I'll take Duplicator though. Still not my ideal picks, but let's save that chicken for when I'm a bit lower. So now there is a lot of experience to be had. That's my hope, anyway. Let's see. Let's get that Duplicator. Come on, enemies. Do your thing and level me up. I'm gonna reroll. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. I still have a skip, 2 skips, and a banish. For if I get locked into something I don't want. Let's take Lightning Ring here. So I'm not a fan of the green skeletons because they're really, really fast. And having Faragi would help so much with that. But the game isn't being very nice when it comes to that. So I have to run around in circles a little bit to try and get as much evasion in as possible, while also trying to grab experience. Last time I had Clock Lancer, but I don't think it'll do much until we get to the later stages, so I'll save that as my last weapon. And instead, I want the Song of Mana, if at all possible. Thank you. I've been waiting a while. There we go, Faragi. It should help a ton with these skeletons. Or Rune Tracer. Let's just grab the chest. Because I would think that it'll take a while to get our next evolution. So let's mark Tiragisu for the extra beam. Now these guys are actually pretty tough. There. Now I can grab Clock Lancer too. Now, to be fair, it's gonna take a while till I get my next evolution, so let's just get going to the Attractor. What we kill along the way, we kill along the way. And we will get the gems later. I don't want to kill that boss, if at all possible. I want to wait a little bit, but I'll leave the chest. I'll grab that on the way back. But yeah, experience at this point is an absolute crawl. So I may as well make a beeline for the Sand and Water, right? Or the Attractor. My bad. Like, even if I stay and fight these guys, they're really tanky, so... Bloody skeletons. Now, luckily, Faragi is really good at keeping them at bay, but holy crap. Blasted things. I'd like to run around a bit in this experience, but they're not giving me much chance to. Grab that red one. Do I grab cherry bombs? You know what? Why the hell not? Because they're really rare. Now my beams are permanent. Just needed that last level of empty tome for it. More Song of Mana, more Song of Mana. Cherry bomb. Sure, why the hell not? Song of Mana, Song of Mana. Santa Water, Song of Mana, Santa Water, Song of Mana. I'm gonna keep Santa Water at 7 for now, because I want my next evolution to be Menageria. And I think we get it here. Yep, there we go, Menageria. I didn't actually want to level the... I actually overshot it a little bit. Didn't actually want to level the curse thing yet, but I want to do that last. Of course, I make my CPU hate itself. Spellbinder, Lightning Ring, Sand and Water. Sure. Where is it? Oh, it's down a little bit. It's probably here, huh? Yeah. Get a Attractor. Let's level Attractor. More Attractor. Cherry Bomb. Let's go over to that chest. Or Cherry Bomb. Could also grab a Attractor, actually. Yeah, I wish the game would actually use more than one core. Apparently it uses a single core, and that's why it gets so laggy. More pickup radius. So yeah, my 7th generation i7 quad core isn't doing much for it, because it's only using 1 core. More cherry bomb. I want to get this chest before I max lightning ring, ideally. Also, I don't care if the frame drops a little, I'm not hitting tab this time, because it actually slows down the game, and I don't like that. So there is Lamora, which is also a big difference. Now let's grab the armor, because I don't really care about movement speed. Max lightning ring. Yeah, we've stabilized a little bit, but it is a really tough start with max curse. Sheesh. I'm also curious how much damage Cherry Bomb ends up doing, even though it's going to be really hard to separate from the other weapons. Well, here starts the real curse. On to max curse we go. Also, I see a lot of people actually dunking on Faragi. Pay close attention to the damage numbers of it. It actually hits multiple times per beam. It doesn't just hit once per beam. That's also why you see the ridiculous damage numbers it does at the end. It outdoes Lamora by like 2 or 3 times at least. At least that is my guesstimate. Yeah, every beam hits twice. Maybe it does depend on the enemy, but whenever I pay close attention to it, one beam passing through takes 2 damage numbers. So if it's only doing 30 or 35 a hit, it's actually like 70. So, yeah. And that's screen wide for a bunch of beams, while providing you survivability, because you have to use Tiragisu to evolve it. Now, in terms of rough DPS, I don't think it can match up to the Lamora if anything gets into the center of the circle or anything, because of the ridiculous amount of Lamora stacks. But when it comes to like general crowd control, because it hits screen wide, I think it's one of the best weapons in the game. Even if its individual damage number doesn't look great. And obviously it does work a lot better on Pugnala because she has that might stack. And it's not the best on someone like X-Dash or Christine, but as you saw in my Ilmolise run with Christine, it is actually still really usable on her, in Ilmolise at least. So yeah, when it comes to overall damage, of course, Pugnala is the queen. I mean, obviously, she also has them as a starting weapon, right? So now all I need is Candelabrador, so let's make a direct south. I will get all the experience, like, regardless. All I need is an Attractor or something. Still need a little bit more. I just really want that Attractor, that Candelabrador ASAP. Because it also Pretty sure it increases the beam size, and that may make it tick more. I'm actually not sure on that. I will confirm it in this video. Try to, anyway. As soon as I stop being reckless... who am I kidding? Reckless is fun. I believe that was a rosary. Not that I could see it, but skip and banish. Skip and banish. Don't need them. Okay, so max area. Let's see here. There's too much shit going on. I can't tell. Let's see. No, it's still 2. Still 2. So area doesn't actually do much for the Faragi, I don't think. But it does it works wonders for the Menageria. But basically I'm using the Menageria instead of the Bible to keep enemies away. Which, you know, it can be a bit better at it, but it does force you into curse. So if you don't want to take curse, then probably not very good off with it. Well off. English, hard. English, really hard. Also, how much damage are these cherry bombs doing? You keep flying around, but can't really tell. So many damage numbers going on. Like 60? Yeah, something like 60, I think. Which makes sense, that's about double what they usually do. I see the red gem. Grab it. I probably don't want to level too much. Let's see if I have to move for this golem guy. I'm curious. Nope. Didn't even come close. Didn't even come close. So it is interesting I got Cherry Bomb. It's not my favorite weapon, but I figured on a character that has stack and might, maybe it's actually decent. And judging by the amount of cookies I see flying, yeah, it's actually semi-interesting. That's actually kind of funny though, because I got Bone a few videos ago, and now I got Cherry Bomb, and all on the new character. Oh yeah, I can finally remove the beta stuff as well, because the patch is live, so everyone can enjoy it. Again, you unlock Pugnala with the coffin in the Mad Forest, like the coffin in the Dairy Factory, very much like it. And then you can unlock her, and then as you level her, if you survive 15 minutes with her in any map, you'll unlock the guns. And then you just evolve the guns with Tiragisu while playing her. And then you have everything in this patch. Well, except for Banish. You have to work towards that, but if you've been playing the game a while, you can probably already get it. Should I stop leveling? It's boring to me to stop leveling because we're only at the 21-minute mark. But I'm going to make that 29-minute wave really hard if I keep leveling. So I'm going to stop intentionally leveling. I'll probably get XP here and there, but... Oh, there's another big one in there. Let's see if we have to move. Nope. No moving. Even getting a decent amount of coins here. Yeah, most enemies aren't even reaching the Lamora because of the Faragi and the rune tracers, and probably the cherry bombs. No, it's still 2 hits per beam. Although it does depend. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2. Huh. It definitely hits twice at times. Because their numbers are relatively easy to spot, if nothing else. He was tough. Didn't even drop a chest. I feel insulted. Not that I need any more chests, but I will try to grab the red gem wherever the hell it is when death shows up for the extra levels and extra gold. Because, you know, what the hell, why not? I wish the cherry bombs would focus more left and right instead of up and down. Because the left and right ones are way less covered compared to up and down. Because of Menageria. Oh, instead of clock launcher, who knew? Cherry bomb was the answer. Obviously, clock launcher is still really good, but cherry bomb is also doing work. I'm curious to see what it ends up at by the end of the run. Oh, here's the big boy. We have to move. He can't even get close to me. Nope. I mean, I will move to grab the chest, but I didn't have to move for him. Let's set off a trap. Just to make things a bit more interesting. I have no idea what trap went off, but I will at least turn off the flashing VFX. Maybe it eases up the frame rate a little bit, but I still want to see numbers. I don't know, I can't stand not seeing numbers. %40 might. That's not half bad. Also, this lag really only occurs when you go for max curse. But having no curse at all is so boring that I can't stand not having any curse. Like, at the beginning of the game is fine. If you just start out, the game is pretty hard, actually. But when you get everything and you figure out how it works and all that, it gets really easy. So curse is a nice offset to that, because it does make it harder. But I wish it would also not lag the computer out the way it does. Because then I grab a chest and it's smooth sailing. It's kind of funny. Set off a trap because I can. So yeah, my ink is healing nicely too, while we're waiting anyway. It's still in the itchy part, sort of, but just a few more days and I'll be fine. And it'll all be golden. Okay, so here's the 28-minute mark. So we're going to get the bosses now. The 28-minute ones aren't all that impressive. I'm more worried about 29 minutes, like everybody is on this map, because the golems are absolutely ridiculous. And it doesn't matter what you're running, they will get really close to you, because of how big they are. And these guys, they're barely doing anything. So, yeah. Let's see, 29, here we go. Here's the real test. Now, the good thing about the cherry bomb is, as these golems come closer to me, they will bounce more and more and closer and closer. So, it should help form a small barrier-esque thing. They're dying really far away, actually. I'm not used to this. Usually they are getting right on my character. Maybe it's because I have been skipping leveling. Yeah, that has to be it. Absolutely has to be it. I'm only 117, so that has to be it. Now, as soon as it hits 30, we're getting a move on. We have 3 revives or something, so let's see if we can find that red gem. Get some levels. I'm gonna guess it's a ton of levels, because I was standing still for a really long time. Why is he frozen? Oh, I must have grabbed a time stop. Let's see if we can do some damage to him. Yeah, no. Another revive. Oh, that's that. It's actually almost 10,000 gold. That's not bad. So, Faragi, 20 million. Lamora, 2.8. But that's because I didn't level as much as I usually do, so the enemies didn't get close enough for Lamora to do anything. Rune Tracer 7.4. But yeah, Faragi, really, really good. Really, really good. I will stand by that for eternity. Anyway, that's it for today. Y'all know how YouTube works. I'm out.